On today's China Uncensored, happy year of the... Hi, welcome to China Uncensored. I'm your host, Chris Chappell. Well, later this week marks the beginning of the Chinese Lunar New Year. This will be the year of the sheep, or goat, or ram, depending on which Chinese restaurant menu you're looking at. You see, the Chinese word yang could mean any of those three animals. There are 12 zodiac animals, and the sheep, goat, or ram is one considered to be the worst. People born in this year are supposed to be docile and weak, who will follow a strong leader without question. Oh, sorry, what? Guess I was just gathering wool for a moment there. In some cases, Chinese couples will rather wait till next year to have a child, because of the fear the nature of the year will influence the child. What's that, Shelley? According to this article, the sheep was originally associated with compassion and filial piety. The new year also marks the biggest human migration in the world, the rush as Chinese everywhere return home to their families. China says this year 2.8 billion trips will be made. It can get a little hectic. I thought this year we could all celebrate together by eating some of these traditional Chinese foods for the new year. But first, I want to announce the second annual Viewer Contest Gala Extravaganza Spectacular Event thing. You asked for it, you got it. Draw your very best sheep, goat, or ram and send it to me on the China Uncensored Facebook page. At the end of the month, I'll select 10 lucky winners to display in a special China Uncensored episode. Fame, fortune, and untold riches. Now get drawing, you mindless sheep. So, here are my top 8 things to eat during the Chinese New Year. Number 1, fish. Every year have fish. Granted, as we learned in my recent episode on pollution, about a third of all fish species in the Yellow River have gone extinct, so this might be increasingly hard to do. But you want to have fish. That's because the Chinese word for fish sounds the same as the word for surplus or abundance. So every year, have fish. Every year, have surplus. Number 2, dumplings. Dumplings are a crucial part of almost every New Year's Eve dinner in northern China. But you're going to want the right dipping sauce to dunk them in. What you need to do: skin and soak garlic in vinegar for 20 days until the garlic turns green. If you forgot to do this, no problem. Just lay out your dumplings and then throw them on the floor. You've ruined the new year. Good job. Number 3, more puns. Sorry, puns are illegal in China, so I'm not sure if this New Year's tradition applies anymore. At least it shouldn't if you're being a good little sheep. Otherwise, eat some niangao, a glutinous rice cake. Niangao sounds like a high year. No, not like that. Like the coming year will be high. Like more successful. By the way, that character on top of this niangao is Fu, the character for luck. You'll usually see this character hung upside down in homes and restaurants because it's yet another pun. Upside down fortune, Fu Dao, sounds the same as fortune arriving. Number 4, tangyuan. These are sweet, sticky little rice balls, often filled with a black sesame paste. This dish is more popular in southern China and is usually eaten during the Lantern Festival on the 15th day of the New Year. Number 5, long noodles. No, that's not a special name, it's just literally long noodles. Long noodles represent a long life. So the longer the noodle, the longer the life. That's why I always start my day with a cup of noodles. Chest hurts so much. Number 6, pomelo. If you haven't seen one before, pomelos are a massive citrus fruit, a kind of sweeter, milder grapefruit. Here's a comparison to give you an idea of how big they are. Many families just leave these out for the good smell they give off. Number 7, a tray of togetherness. Get invited to someone's New Year party? Better not show up empty-handed. That's why Chinese supermarkets sell these trays of togetherness. I suspect it's like a Chinese version of a fruitcake. You'll get a lot and never eat them. Each tray has 8 compartments because 8 is a lucky number in Chinese, and hence 8 dishes you should eat for the Chinese New Year. So, what's number 8? 3 goats bring good fortune. On the New Year's, people wish each other San Yang Kai Tai, which means with the beginning of spring comes good fortune. But since it's the year of the yang, this dish made from goat, cabbage, radish, green onion, ginger, and salt will be served. It's not a very fortunate dish for the goats. What are your favorite Chinese New Year's dishes? Leave your comments below and don't forget to draw your best yang for the competition. Once again, I'm Chris Chappell. See you next time.